Happy hump day. Let's talk some day baseball. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with another MLB Prizepicks video. Yesterday didn't go as planned. We ended up going 1-2 with a DNP. That Pete Alonso and Elaine Thomas over 3.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Absolutely love that play, but Thomas didn't start. I think he's dealing with a little bit of a back issue, is what the manager said. So, but hey, Pete came through. Even if they wouldn't have DNP'd it, Pete hit a home run yesterday. I had him on a few slips, put him on a 6-man that I give out. We went 5 for 6 throw it with that pick. But yeah, the other ones, we got hooked by Bellinger, only put up 7. We needed a 7.5. Horner did get there for us. And then the no-run first innings continue to plague me. We're going to stay away from them today. Start a new streak, and we'll just get after it. But hey, if you like these videos, you want to see more of them, do me a favor, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep trying to knock these out and hopefully provide you with some information to make your own decisions when playing these plays. If you do not have a PrizePicks account, you want to join us, use that promo code CashKeg and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. Let's talk some baseball. All right, as you can tell, we have PrizePicks desktop up here. We got 3 plays we're going to go over. Actually, the third play I did have got pulled off the board, and it's no longer up here. So I had to go back and dig up another play, and one we're going to go right back to the well with. But the one I did want to talk about that wasn't up here was Wicks, 4.5 Ks. I did like that play quite a bit going up against San Francisco. I know the wind is blowing out in Wrigley again today, and it's a 2:20 Eastern or 1:20 local start time. And you know, San Francisco just gets blasted strikeout wise by lefties, number 1 in MLB. And Wicks has a pretty good strikeout rate. So I did like that one, but that ain't up there. I might look into that one a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a single game parlay or something like that. But some of the wins yesterday that we had, I'll throw up here. I hit the 6-man yesterday. This was exact. So I gave out a 6-man yesterday, and the top 5 plays were on that. And the last one was a combo strikeouts of Jackson and Woodruff. And Woodruff could not strike out anyone. I think they ended up with 8. So we went 5 for 6 with that one. Here's one using the tools that we had. Kind of went through this and put this together. Always digging through all the tools that we have. They really help to find value using not only just the plus EV that everybody talks about for finding value, but just the projections as well. They've been really well. A lot of people were on the under on the Arizona pitcher yesterday. Man, I need my coffee. It's slipping my mind. But yeah, everybody was on him on the over, and we had him on the under and projections. So it was pretty nice. Diddy continues to put out this 3-man for everybody. WNBA continues to crush that. He threw this out there for everybody in our new power play slips room. So continues to just crush WNBA. A couple other users did real well, hit this 6-man. You can see he used the 5 that I gave out, and he actually decided to use the taco here, and he hit this. So love to see that. Not just playing, the slips verbatim, but actually using them, deciding what he wanted to use out of it, and threw there and hit that 6-man. Then we had a nice little 2-man here, taking that Nico Horner play I had and their own Reed Detmers for a 2-man. So yeah, lots of good stuff going on. But let's jump right into the plays that we are going to talk about since Wicks isn't up there. First one, we're going to talk about going back to Pete Alonso here, 7.5 fantasy score. And I like this play, going up against the Nationals here. Adon's not been very good. It's only 15% K rate against lefties and righties the last 30 days. Gives up hard contact, fly balls. The Mets got a 5.6 implied team total here. Pete Alonso's a 276 ISO, 362 WOBA against righties. And it's a spot where Alonso's fighting for that home run crown, man. I know the Mets have absolutely disappointed here, but Matt Olson leads the majors in home runs at 45. Shohei Ohtani's at 44, and Pete Alonso's right there at 42. So he has a shot to keep pushing on and root for that home run title. So, and you know Pete, the way he plays, he's going to continue to grind here. So he's been a little bit on a heater here. Home runs in each of his last 2 games. You know, if he continue to see the ball real well like that, 7.5 is not going to hold him down too well. So I don't mind looking at this with that 5.5. Like I said, we got 5.6 implied team total here, and a pitcher that's going to give up hard contact, you know, some fly balls, and that's where you know, Pete does really well. He's got a 70% hard contact rate against righties, which is pretty insane over the last 30 days. So we like to see that. So that's the first one we're going to look at. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go over to the Diamondbacks. And we're going to go to Corbin Carroll. And I'm going to take the total bases 1.5. I think you could go either one of them if you wanted to here. But that's where I feel most comfortable with. And he's going up against Chris Flexen for the Rockies. And, you know, Carroll should be leading off here. They have a high 5.8 implied team total. Carroll's absolutely dominated righties all season. Season stat numbers, 290 ISO, 401 WOBA against righties. Last 30 days, 241 ISO with a 394 WOBA. So pretty consistent all year and the last 30 days for these guys. So it's a spot that I, again, don't mind taking him at all in this matchup. Hitting at the top of the order. You gotta like Carroll here at the over 1.5 total bases. Hopefully he can lead out the gate with a double, and we can have a sweat-free play on that one. So I do like taking Carroll over 1.5 total bases. And the last one, we're going to go back to the well here. I know we got the hook yesterday. I'm going back to Cody Bellinger here. 7.5. He's hooked the last 2 days. If you kind of looked at that, winds are blowing out. I was looking at again, woke up this morning looking at a little research. Was like, oh man, that team total is over 10.5 again. The wind must be blowing out still. Yep, dead center. Day game, Cubs blowing out 82 degrees, blowing out 12 mile an hour to dead center. And you get Cody Bellinger, who's been hitting extremely well. Yeah, he didn't get there for us yesterday. But, you know, the Giants are bringing up an opener today, and John Brebbia, hasn't pitched since June, and he's a reliever. So we're only going to see 1 or 2 innings out of him, and then it's just going to be bullpen work here. It should be. Most of it should be bullpen work. And he has, you know, so it doesn't really matter righties or lefties, honestly, for Bellinger. If you look at righties, last 30 days, 296 ISO with a 386 WOBA for him. If we look at lefties, 156 ISO with a 323 WOBA. He can get righties or lefties. So if he gets one crack at John here, though, I don't mind, again, you know, having him take a shot. The guy hasn't pitched in, you know, basically since mid-June. So we're talking quite a long time off. And again, with the winds blowing out, he is a fly ball pitcher to lefties, especially 42% fly ball pitcher. And, you know, looking at Bellinger, you know, he's 37%. We know how his swing is and launch angles and everything else. He's a 37% fly ball pitcher. So, yeah, it's one of those where I'm just going to go right back to the well with him. I wish we had the Wicks play up there, kind of like that one as well. Like I said, even though the wind blowing out, just the San Francisco Giants just struggle mightily against lefties and Ks. I was looking at their lineup and I was like, wow, Slater 35%, Estrada 29%, Haniger 45%, Bailey 33%, JD Davis 30% against lefties in the last 30 days. There's just so many strikeouts. Paul DeJong 35%. But it wasn't up there. It was, and they pulled it down. So those are the plays I think we're going to go with this today. Again, a little day baseball here. Got the NFL tomorrow, man, and college football and NFL this weekend. Super excited about it. We got to check out what's going on with Kelsey. I don't think he's going to play with that hyperextended knee, but we'll have to see what's going on. It's definitely going to change a lot of things in that game. But those are the 3 plays that we're going to go with. If I had to rank them, I'd probably put Carroll 1, Alonso 2, and Cody Bellinger at 3. Again, if you want access to the picks that we kind of give out or plays or the tools, like I said, the tools are most important for me. I use the same tools to pick my plays. Come in and join us, or you can go in there and get a free offer as well. You can go in and click on our website and click on free offer and get access to what we got going on. So with that, I appreciate you guys. And like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.